I still haven't beaten it, but it's because, you know, it's more like, why? It's the same old shit that goes on all the fucking time. Are you afraid that after 15 years that they would want to fucking change up some shit? Oh, more stuff. Ugh. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Sorry. If anyone is actually watching this, my fucking hair is so bad. I fucking showered too, and I'm pissed the fuck off that. I showered and it still looks like shit. Hold on, I gotta fix something here. No, you piece of shit. Great. So now my thing, because no one will explain to me how to change your username. Now I'm stuck as almost shortcake. I don't know how to bitch. I should probably limit myself to one stream a day. I don't know how to change usernames just for different Discord pages, because now I'm stuck as almost shortcake because it's just like, you're changing your name too much. Please try again later. It's just like, okay, can I just change it one more time real quick? Instead of stuck with this name that I clearly don't want. Oh boy. I'm mental today. I am just so mental. What? What is this? I think I just have problems with everything. I think it's just because I'm narrowing down to like the last of my free time, so I'm just kind of like giddy, but we should be good. I just want to try to beat more of this game because I'm sick of looking at it like all the GT mode stuff, but I just want to save it for streams so then I actually have something to do, because I have no, I have no PlayStation Plus. I'm losing my mind. And now I'm stuck as almost shortcake on Discord. I gotta figure out how to do it right, like just for each page, but yeah. As long as it will let me do it eventually instead of just like... Now, before I do this, and before I lose my freaking mind, I mean, I already have lost my mind. Oops, hold on. is on. Because sometimes this USB doesn't work. Unless if you, yeah, there's no internet connection, I get it. You could at least move it a little faster. Jeez. Unless if you, yeah, there's no internet connection, I get it. Okay, we good. We good, okay. Okay, we good. Holy shit. My fucking hair looks so goddamn bad. I partially blame it on the headset. There we go. That's still shit. But I'm pretty mad. Pretty mad at my shitty hair. Okay, here we go. Even though I fucking showered. It's mostly just the headset's pulling the hair back. Hold on, let me fix it a little bit. Yeah, because it's just not clumping up right. I want it to be all forward instead of being pulled back and exposing my... There we go. That's good enough. Yeah, it's still shitty. Whatever. Come on. There. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's still bad, but... What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. Let's get to the game. Let's forget that ever happened. I have no way of editing that. Hashtag what it's like without a computer. And I'd rather not fuck with the YouTube editor. Because I never hear anyone talk about it, so it must be terrible. I've only used it like years ago to dub over something because I made a cringy ass video. Foul language. Although I might pop in some more GT6 because it's nearing the end of its life. I might not make this stream even that long, just so that I can play that game. Make some more money, a little bit. I mean, people are saying that it's going to be hard to make money, but that game is so easy to make money on. Just do the Red Bull Junior Championships. That's super easy, and you're good. Just use a DualShock 3 on it. It's a little harder with the Move controllers. But I mean, you can sit there and you can just go power through those corners. You don't ever have to slow down. And then you're all set. I have to get used to this now. Because it's way less sensitive with the Move racing mode. So, like, you know, so I'm like trying best. It's way different. The graphics are way better in this than they are in 6, because in 6 the car models look good, but there's a lot of blurry textures in the interior, and then there's just so much aliasing. It's bad. It's really cringy. Cringe, cringe, cringe. What's the word of the day? I'm just a little ticked off because of the last 30 minutes, like 30 to 40 minutes of my live stream of, what's it called? Of Farpoint. It friggin' put like this globe with a triangle warning sign over the last half hour. I thought it was just because it was blocking it or censoring it from streaming. But, I mean, usually it would tell you, I think. But it's irritating that it did that. It does it for the last, even the part when I don't see the ending. Like, once I pass the ending, it still was like that, so I just quit. I was a little angry. So, you know. Burnt out and angry. You know. And tomorrow. All work and no play makes Lucian go crazy. And it makes everybody cringe around him. Makes everybody hate him. That's enough of that shit. I don't really do that much. I've accepted my role in society. There's no need to be self-loading. Oh, did you go on the other one where it was like a minute long? I fucked up because the problem with the other one was that it's still so I quit. And I hope it doesn't do the shitty triangle thing. Yeah, see, that's what was wrong. Maybe I posted the wrong one on... I wonder if I posted it on Discord. No. No. I don't know if I posted the wrong one on Discord. I hope not. That'd be bad. But I'm still stuck as almost shortcake on Discord because I thought I was just changing my name for just the Discord that I was joining, but it was actually changing my legit name, which I'm just gonna change it to Lucian, and if I can't figure out how to change it, then everyone's just gonna have to deal with it for their Discord, because I'd rather not go through bullshit again. I'm less angry than yesterday, I think Friday I will do Drive Club VR or another Resident Evil 7 stream. I'm just gonna look up where that third piece is, because it says the grandfather clock, and I know I didn't get that one. And it won't let me do anything with that clock, so maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe there's another one in the A living room. Because when I found that list, it said clearly, like, one in the book, and I knew what book it was talking about in the recreation area. Although I thought that the place with the deer head was a recreation area. But, I mean, I figured it out right after. It was pretty, like, self-explanatory. But with the clock, I'm, like, sitting there clicking on it, and it doesn't budge. So I'm gonna have to just look it up. Although I hate doing that. I want to just, like, try to do a fresh, clean playthrough of the game. Not look up everything. But I do want to play it. I don't hate it as much. It's just right now it's definitely nothing going on. Definitely boring, I should have said. Because nothing is happening at all. Besides me running around in a complete circle. I ended up privatizing that one because I just bitched the whole time. That video, and I'm just gonna do a new part. Because nothing happens in it anyway. So I'm just gonna do a new part for people. Just save over it. And I was gonna do Drive Club today, but I just want to break from VR for a little bit. And I want to try to beat this game. Because this game still needs to be beat. I don't hate Resident Evil 7. I just feel as though it's overrated. That doesn't mean it's bad, it's just like, it's like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's not a 10 out of 10. And I just get annoyed whenever I'm like, oh, play Resident Evil 7 in VR. It's the greatest experience. It's just like the better experiences are the ones who move on to the guns. Besides this, because you use tilt steer though, and it feels like you're there. But enough about that. More about this. And this week, Gran Turismo 6's servers go down for PS3. And there are angry people, but I mean, I haven't never touched it online, and I've done everything you could, and the game isn't as bad without the internet as Gran Turismo 5. There's actually more to do. It's way easier to make money. So I think people should just stop being so angry. They just don't want to pay for online is the thing. And they think that this game is inferior when in reality with each update it becomes more and more superior to Gran Turismo 6. Because for one thing, the engine sounds aren't shit. I mean, graphics don't make a better game, but I mean, there's like an abundance. They copied and pasted a lot of PS2 cars in that game that are actually, and it really is jarring and it really sticks out like a sore thumb. It's not as bad. If they did it with this, it'd be even worse. But they made the right decision and just poured over the PS3 cars instead and just touch them up enough where they pass as better, which they do. Some of them it's like a little bit more obvious that they're a PS3 car, but it's really not that bad because they future-proofed the shit out of the cars anyway, so they age much better than GT6's PS2 cars that look from the 90s, and then there's just like these high detailed cars. It looks bad. It's kind of funny. And also it's just a better feeling game. Whereas GT6 hasn't aged enough to really, you know. And these are the kind of games that are like, it's like a sports game. Each game that comes out is better than the next one. Like, you're not gonna sit there and go back and stay with Madden 17 when Madden 18 is out, you know. Only these games don't come out as frequently, but you know what I mean. Like, if there was a Euro Truck 2, you wouldn't go back to Euro Truck 1. It's like that. Because it's not like a totally different game or anything. It's just better. It's just an improvement on the last one. It's not like with like Crash Bandicoot or anything. Like the first 3 games. You're obviously going to go back to the first one because, you know, it makes a difference. It's a story-driven game. Like, games that aren't story-driven, you don't really go back to the last one. Like, no one's going to go back to Destiny 1 after Destiny 2 comes out, or if there's like a PUBG 2. There are going to be those people that say that the other one was better. But, like, unless they really choke it out, you know. I'm just kind of going on. But, yeah, I just get sick of the negativity anyway. Like, it's just like, guys, you know, everything has to move on eventually. And it's not the only game going out on that day. Like, Killzone 2 and 3 and the Wipeout games. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, it's sort of like that. I still go back to the old ones, but of the Gran Turismo games, but after I get my nostalgia fix, there's like no reason to really continue to play it. Like Gran Turismo 4, everyone's like, oh, that was the best one. I go and I play it for like a half an hour. Like I kind of drive around some cars that aren't in the newer games. And then like after that, I'm like, yeah, I had enough. Goodbye. Whereas like you're gonna go back to, let me see, let's look for a game. Like, you're gonna go back to Horizon Zero Dawn, even if there's a sequel, because that's story-based, and you're just always gonna play it. Same thing with Fallout 3. I still play that, even though Fallout 4 is out, but that's just because it's different, it's story-driven. It's like in a different way. Whereas simulations, you're not gonna go back to the old one, besides maybe a quick nostalgia fix. And I just kind of hate how people are kind of blinded by nostalgia. I do like nostalgia, but you gotta realize that just because it was when you were young when it came out doesn't automatically mean it's better. Even though there are some games that use a name of like an old game to trick you into buying it, like Perfect Dark Zero, for instance, for the Xbox 360. That game's terrible, and it's supposed to be a sequel for an N64 game. And the N64 game is way better still. But that's just because the Xbox 360 version played like shit, missed the point. But as long as you get the point right, it's good. Like the Crash games, I would still play the PS1 games just because I would need them. But I mean, you know, for someone that has the Crash and Sane trilogy, there's no reason to spend $50 each on the PS1 version, really. Although I bought them for like $20 each, and I don't regret it, and I'd still play it. It's a little different with that, though, again. It's the same thing with, like, Mario. You would go back to play the original Mario on the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's different. But like I said, simulations, like sports games and like simulations, you're not gonna go back to the old versions. You're just gonna kind of continue on. Like eventually, once the next Gran Turismo comes out, this game will be there just for like a nostalgic thing. Even though I'm too old to get nostalgic feelings now for something that's newer, so I'm not gonna have that nostalgic feel that I do with Gran Turismo 5 to 2 or to 1, you know. So this game might not be played that much. Like, I'd still pop on the old VR, even though, you know, even when the PS5 comes out with a VR 2, which that would be awesome, and I see that happening. I think that's what some people are just waiting for. They keep thinking there's going to be another VR headset, or like a new version of it, but besides HTC making a new version of the Vive, which costs like over a fucking grand if you want everything to make it work. Other than that, there's really no reason. And I mean, with console gamers, they don't want to spend that much on something like that. It's not worth it. And I think they've got the most they can out of the PS4, in my opinion, with the VR. Like, what you see is what you get. Although, to be fair, I think there's gonna be new move controllers. Like, that's the only thing they really need to do, is bring out a 360 camera, and then you'd be all set. God damn, how far away is this fuck? And also, I can't fucking drive. Diddly did. how in the fuck did this guy get so bad? I gotta get to this story. God, this guy is far ahead. Ah, god damn it, I'm gonna lose some pacing here. What's happening? Okay, so what I was saying was although I don't think the headset itself will receive an upgrade this generation for PlayStation, for PS4, I do believe that they'll probably bring out a new version of the PlayStation Move controllers if they're gonna do any hardware upgrades, because the ones they have currently are like 8 years old. Like, they came out for the PS3 and they do the job, but they gotta get ones with analog sticks, and there's been patents that came out where there is one with analog sticks and it has like this special haptic stuff. So like, it has these bands on it that expand in your hand. Basically the grips expand. So like, if you pick up an apple, it will expand to that size. And it will also like react the way like when you shoot a gun. So it feels like you're shooting a gun. And that would be cool. I would say that, or probably the thing I want more is a 360 camera. Like, just like one that has like an extra camera behind you, so then you can go a full 360. If they don't, then probably they'll just do built-in camera, like the Windows Mixed Reality and the Vive Pro. But I mean, the VR is not cheap enough to like the price is not low enough for it to be replaced. It's like that with the PS4. It's still $300, and usually the console will drop to like $200 before the next one comes out. Which, when it does, then that'd be cool. How the hell did that Alpine get so fucking far ahead? It like somehow was like beasting along. It's not even moving that quick. And I mean, we still have way more VR games coming out anyway for the PlayStation VR and PS4 games. So I don't think they'll replace it till like 2020. Because the PS4 is still selling like hotcakes. It's still outsold the Nintendo Switch in February. Even though the Switch hadn't even been out for a year this month. it hadn't even been out for a year, whereas the PS4 has been out since 2013. So it's still selling. So I don't think they're gonna replace it anytime soon. It'd be stupid for them to do that. I mean, it's still selling more than the Xbox One X, which is more powerful. But, I mean, people are saying that they're gonna make VR for that, but there's not enough units for that to really justify VR. And not only that, how many people are gonna actually be interested in VR? Because not everyone that owns a PS4 is interested, you know? So, like, say there's, like, 3 million Xbox One X's. How many percentage of those people are actually interested in VR? So, like, say, like, only 400,000 of them are interested. But they don't buy it right away. You know, then you're just gonna only sell 400,000 units in its lifetime. It's also too late to really do it now in this generation, I think. Unless if the One X is just gonna replace the rest of the Xboxes as their next gen console. I don't see that happening though. They only made it just because they wanted something more powerful than the PS4s. Which is a nice piece of kit, I agree, but, you know. I feel as though they, it's still not enough, what was I gonna say? It's still not enough for them. They gotta make more games. Can't wait for E3, though. I hope there is a few surprises there for, you know, games announced. Because last year's Sony E3 was pretty lackluster. I actually, you know, asked to stay home that day from work. And I was pretty pissed off. I think I did anyway. I asked for that day off or something. Or no, I didn't. But, you know. That was something else. That was for the PS4 Pro reveal. I stayed home for that. I'm glad I have it. It's a fucking excellent system. That extra hardware power. I don't need 4K. Because I don't have 4K TV, but I have a 1080p 52-inch. And I just slapped this bastard in performance mode, and it still looks better than the regular PS4, but the difference is that it, you know, the frame rate is smoother. In this game, the frame rate's already smooth enough on a regular PS4, like there's not really much of a difference, really. There are, like, some minor dips, but you don't even notice. But with this, it gives, like, motion blur and all that. But, like, a realistic amount of motion blur. I don't like ultra motion blur or anything like that. Like, I do like motion blur. Some people really hate motion blur. But, I mean, it really helps with the sense of speed, because Gran Turismo kind of feels not like I have a high sense of speed sometimes. But with, like, the added motion blur and stuff, it feels like I'm actually doing a high speed. And I was playing GT6 earlier, and I already talked about it. With the where, like, the car models are decent, but then, like, the background is very bad. Like, it looks like a PS2 game. Oh, this car is fantastic. I am hoping for Euro Truck. That should be at E3. If they don't announce it at E3, either that or they should just wait for the PS5. If they don't release it anytime soon.
Euro truck, Euro truck.
Give it motion steer too, but if not, I'm okay with that. I only want motion steer if they do VR, but I don't think they'd do VR for a game like that. I don't even think the PC version has VR support. Because they'd have to get a dev kit for that shit. Because that's the thing, with things like that, you know. Whereas like with Steam, you just need a computer and that's it. That's why there's a lot of like shitty games on Steam. They don't have much of a quality control and anyone can make a game for it. But I mean, it's easy to pick out which ones, but you know, there are some shameless cash grabs. And a lot of them reuse the same assets. Like, a lot of them, like if you play a lot of those games, like they use the same like demonic spider. But they always stand out. There's always a standout game. Like, unless if it's, like, and I mean, like, ones that aren't, like, Bethesda or anything like that. And Fallout 4 VR, PSVR. That'd be sick. I would be so there. Yeah, it's probably like for the Oculus DK1. Or something, or it's just for the Vive and the Rift. Probably didn't bother with the Windows Mixed Reality, which I don't blame them. Yeah, the PC. The PC. Project Cars 2 has VR compatibility for PC, but not PSVR yet, whereas Project Cars 1 has PSVR and PC VR compatibility. They just haven't done it yet. They haven't bothered. But I mean, Project Cars is shit anyway. There's people that will try to tell you that it's better than Gran Turismo, but on consoles, it looks bad. Like, even if you have like all the settings up, it doesn't really, it looks just about the same as Gran Turismo does on here. And they have funding from like Namco and shit. But, I mean, the game plays like absolute shit with a controller, like you need a wheel for it. Even the tilt steering is bad. Whereas Gran Turismo, they know how to make it work with both the pad and the wheel, and it makes it just about equal. Like, sometimes you'll see a person with a wheel at the top of the leaderboards, and then sometimes you'll see a person with a controller. They got it balanced, but a lot of those other racing sims are wicked terrible with controllers. They have more wheel support, but, like, they're just terrible with a controller. And I don't want to shell out $300 for a wheel, because I don't play as many racing sims as I used to. Like, even Gran Turismo, I used to just play these games all the time, but I just have more to play with now, like VR and shit. I got all these retro games and whatever. And it's not, it sucks. I mean, for $300, I could get like a better laptop or something that can stream PS1, PS2, PS3 games. Or I could get a Nintendo Switch or something for $300. Or I could buy the fucking $700 wheel that works with this which that's more money than what I invested in the PS4 Pro and the VR combined. It's ridiculous, the TGT. And that thing is pretty cool, though. It works pretty well as long as you don't... as long as you're able to clean it out. Because I guess some people have had lint get in and fuck shit up. But, I mean, I don't hear a lot about it now, so I think it was kind of a dud. Even though it's a direct drive wheel. Like, the wheel is good, but I've heard the pedals are really bad. So, like, they just upgrade. Or they sell it. Which sucks. For an $800 wheel, you should expect top-notch quality. But again, I haven't heard anything about it, really, so it must not be all that cooked up to be. But you can use it on PC also, so it's not just with this. And it also works with any game that has, like, a thrust, the lower end ones, like the next level below that utilizes it. I would like a wheel, but I might, if I were to get any wheel, it would probably be the farm simulator wheel, because it does work with this. I still don't have PlayStation Plus. It sucks. There's no issue with it, it's just I don't have the PlayStation Plus card. And I have too much to pay for, and, like, I never really play online anyway. Although you do get free games, but you have to keep it up is the thing. Sucks. I would definitely do it, but right now it's just like, yeah, PlayStation Plus. Like, I could sign up, but the thing is I have money in the bank, and if I forget to cancel it, then they'll just take the money out of my bank. And also the fuckers at fucking Cumbies got rid of all the fucking $15 cards, because I'd still have it if they did. I mean, $15 for 3 months is good, because they're $25 now, but they were old, so they still worked. They were just $15 instead, and $15 for 3 months is pretty decent. Like, that equals to, because for 3 months, 15, so it would be basically, I would still be paying like $60 a year, technically. But the pieces of shit down there fucking screwed us over with that shit. So now I can't, because I would have already had videos. I don't know if I'd live stream it, but I would record it with Share Factory, and you can record other people's conversations and mine. So I would still have it. It would be pre-recorded if the internet can't handle me playing online. So I'd still at least have pre-recorded video. Like, I could just set it to like an hour and then just chop down what sucks or what's boring, like the loading screens, unless if I say something hilarious, and I can just chop it down and make it better. Because I want to try to use Share Factory. Like, I want to do that with regular Drive Club, because I already, like, with Drive Club VR, I'm going to stream it. I already beat regular Drive Club, but I can at least make something funny with that and do Share Factory and just kind of chop it down to, like, when I say funny things or something like that. By the way, when the fuck are we getting another update for this game? It's already like the 23rd or something. Hold on. Doesn't even tell me what the fucking day is. Yeah, it's like the 23rd or something like that, or the 22nd. So we should be getting something soon. Renault. I might have to stop soon because I still have to pay the bed and I still got a few things to do. Alright. Yeah, see, I still need so much more money for this. And I almost won that fucker too. But the stupid game said, here's a Mazda Atenza for the 8,000th time. And I'm like, God damn it, you gotta be kidding me, because I don't want to spend 20 million on this thing. I really don't. All that money, by the time the next update comes out, all that money will be gone, because I'll just buy that stuff, because it's not worth 20 million to me at all. Like, it's just there. It's just a for fun car that you're just gonna dick around in. Like $1 million, or like 2 million, 3 million would have been okay. But 20 million is just not worth it for a car that you're not even gonna use. Besides one make race, you can use it. But I mean, like a Ferrari race, you can, which that's what I'm waiting to do. But you know. But, like, this thing is worth $1 million. This is way more worth it to me. And I love this thing. It's fantastic. This thing is a real race car, but they just changed the wing. And it avoids the copyright. Which is hilarious. It's a Lotus 97T, but the only difference is it has a totally different livery. The wheels are a different color, like you can only color the outside of the wheel. And the wing is different. And that's it. There is a couple other differences, but they're so minute. But it avoids copyright just that much. Because you have to pay a special license to have Formula 1 cars. And also Lotus went out of, like, has a new owner, and all contracts with Lotus before then have been voided. So, like, newer games won't have Lotus cars in it. Which sucks. This game was supposed to have Lotus cars. I still have the original beta for this on my PS4. You can't play it, but you can look at the menus, and it still has the Lotus Evora, which it sucks because Gran Turismo helped design that car, and they can't even use it, and it sucks. It'd be like if they weren't allowed to use the Nissan GTR, which they helped design that. And they're helping designing the next generation Nissan GTR. And I bet they'll show that off sometime in this game. Sort of like how Toyota Cars has like an exclusive contract with Gran Turismo. Or at least with games you can't do that. What is happening, Emma? That's enough of that. I might stop my stream soon because I still have things to do, but it's cool to see you that you're here. Yeah, I think I might have streamed the wrong one. I think I didn't say I was gonna stream, or I just started so late that it just kind of didn't make sense. But tomorrow I will stream too. I might do another Resident Evil 7 stream just to make up for my last one that was really shitty because I was bitchy the whole time. And what else? Or Drive Club VR. I'll see what my mood is, depending on how tired I am, because I have to work tomorrow. But most likely, Resident Evil. And then next week I'll do Drive Club. Yeah, I hear you on that. Indian racetrack. Is there one in real life? Let me check something. Country. They don't even have India as a place to take pictures. Where's Brunei? Do a thing like a stream. If you're gonna do a stream, then I will stop now and I will put your stream on. They have Vietnam. Put an American car there. Alright, cool. Then I'm just gonna be done because I have nothing else and I gotta do a couple of things anyway. Gotta switch over laundry, blah blah blah, pay for the stupid food and... Alright, well, I'll see you later. That wasn't a very good stream either. I think I should just limit myself to one a day.